BF, 22M will drag on arguments about trivial things and refuse to acknowledge my 20F feelings. Okay, I will keep this brief. BF and I have been together over a year, and this has just recently really started to get to me. My BF will lose his mind over very trivial things that I would call mistakes that I have done. Him and I process things differently. I prefer to talk things out right away, and he liked to have time. In our recent argument, I had made a comment about someone on TV, telling him that 5 years ago, I hooked up with that guy. Looking back, why TF did I do that? Very fucking stupid. It was late on a Sunday night, and I wasn't thinking, I just said it. Mostly because it didn't mean a damn thing to me. He got extremely angry at this, slamming doors, screaming at me, and running out the house. We both live at home, so I accepted this and thought, okay, I made a mistake. I apologized, I copped it, I went home. I gave him 2 days to cool off. Not messaging him. I think I sent him 1 or 2 things in that time. Day 3, I messaged to see if he is doing okay and ready to talk. He goes off on me that I have no patience and do not respect his time. I told him, you never communicated how long you needed. And he said, whatever helps you sleep at night. I then go on to say, let's please hop on a call and talk about this. I am crying at this point. And he says, absolutely not. That is not what I want. And you fucked up, so you deal with it. He has done this many times. One time was because I accidentally left the flowers he gave me at his house, and he thought I was being ungrateful. Am I losing my mind? Or are these arguments not worth 3-day pauses where I'm left feeling like complete shit, and he can relish in his anger for me for days? Many, many times he has said things that he shouldn't have said, including telling me girls he's hooked up with, unprompted. But I've given him the benefit of the doubt. It was a slip-up. It doesn't mean he's a bad person, and I love him, so I'll let it slide. If anyone can see his point of view, I'm all ears, because I'm really at a loss here. TLDR, my boyfriend often makes 3-day-long arguments over mistakes I make, including mentioning an old hookup or leaving flowers at his house, refuses to talk to me after I literally beg to be spoken to. Am I in the wrong? Partner burnt out. What to do? Hi all. My partner, 35M, Australian, and I, 27F on Latin, have been together for 7 years now. We've reached a point in our relationship where I don't know if to continue with him anymore. We've had a couple of breakups in the past and worked through them, but now I really don't know if this is where I should be. Basically, he has been saving for about 5 years to buy a property here in Aus, and to be honest, it has been seriously affecting his mental health, and I'm unsure on how to continue this or fix it. This literally consumes his whole life. He's got barely any energy ever to do things, and he also doesn't want to spend money. The weekend comes and we never do anything, not even day trips or things like that. Sex is not good because he doesn't take care of his hygiene. Even though I've mentioned it, he doesn't tell me that he loves me or compliments me or reassures me verbally. We have maybe a date once a month or longer than that, and it is feeling like we are just housemates who have a laugh every now and then. I take care of the cleaning of the house and meal planning, and I'm always the one that plans dates and other stuff. It's always me. He does occasionally do some stuff around the house and does some of the food shopping. I feel like I'm the manager of the house and the relationship. It's also worth mentioning he is a highly anxious person and is medicated for this, but also struggles to be consistent with his medicines, so that fucks everything up. On top of that, he doesn't eat well or exercise and lately doesn't sleep well either. And if he does, he is still low energy. He has maybe one good friend as he took some distance from his old friend group because they're all set in life, and he has nothing to talk about to them. So that also doesn't help. I've asked him if he wants me to help him find a psychologist, and he said no. He also said that I'm asking for too much when I say I need words of validation, dates, and plans to do other than sitting around at home. He said he feels empty and is barely able to fill his own cup, and I need to be able to fill mine. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Otherwise, we might as well be friends and live separately. I really can't imagine my life without him, and the other parts of my life right now are not good as it is. So it makes this even harder. I have no idea what to do, and I'm feeling pretty defeated. 22F25. I've gone too far and I don't love him. I don't know what to do. What I did is more than just a D*CK move. I feel super bad and don't know how to fix it. We met 6 months ago and have been dating since. We see each other 3x/week more or less since. We met as we joined a rock band we both found on FB. This band broke off 2 months ago. I found him super attractive when I first met him, but he is not the guy I go for personality-wise. There is no spark. He is too timid, but I kept telling myself that it will change with time, and here we are. I met his family, friends. We went on weekend getaways together. He told me I love you last week, etc. He is a very reserved guy. I'm used to chaotic energy. I'm a city girl. He comes from a small village, so that maybe explains it. He isn't really funny, and he is more of a homebody than I am, but adapts to me, agrees to everything I say. Kinda annoying. I guess because he really loves me. I like him, because he's a nice guy, so there's no reason not to. But I don't love him. He is quite insecure, overthinks everything, super indecisive, so that gets often on my nerves. But still, I've told myself that it will change in time. I guess I met him at a time where I thought I wanted to settle down, but now I see that not really, as I'd rather be alone. I already told him over and over again that I still do not want to label the relationship, that it is not exclusive to me, and that it's going too fast, but that I do like him and want to make it work. Except I'm not so sure. Maybe I said that to not hurt him. I didn't say I love you back. I just said I liked him too. He still presents me as his GF, though as it is easier than to say someone I'm dating, especially to his parents. So yeah, he is the one staying, knowing all that I told him. I don't know what to do. He has given me so much love. He has proven to me his love and continues to every day. I can tell he has planned his entire life with me. But I am not satisfied. I want more chaotic energy. I want someone who is more outgoing and who is confident, does not overthink everything. But I do not have the guts to break his heart. We have tickets already, non-refundable, to go for a week vacation to my hometown in 3 weeks. He has to move for work in September, 2H train, but he said he will come every weekend, and already bought his train tickets for the first month, so he is serious.